here was done in 6 weeks' time. It was an amazing thing to witness, including these wonderful stars that were designed by the astronomy professor at NMC. And this is what this is this is the actual sky above the State Theater during the festival week. And yeah, you can kill the spotlight too, so you get the full effect of this. So 2,000 stars, just the way they are above the theater here in the summer. And incredible job that they did with that. And everything else in here too. So if you run into a volunteer or someone who worked on this, be sure and thank them for the great job that they did. We are asking people to join up and be members of the State Theater. The State Theater members will be the ones that will really keep this thing going. It's $50 a year for membership. You get $2 off the adult price every time you come to the movies. So you can see a movie anytime for $6, and you can bring somebody with you at that price. So it's $4 off with a couple every time you come. It'll pay for itself in a year's time, and we encourage you to participate in that. There's various other levels that you can join at. You can get those out at the box office out there. Tomorrow we're going to have a Lord of the Rings marathon in here, and from noon until midnight. They'll be shown at 12, 4, and 8. We just looked at the print. The studio, I called up the studio president at New Line, who happens to be he grew up in Detroit. And I said, you know, Bob, we just opened this thing in Traverse City, and he knows Traverse City well. And I said, we really we have to christen our first week by showing the director's cuts of the 3 Lord of the Rings films. And so they sent us brand new prints of these films. So to see it in the way that they were intended to be seen on a huge screen, if you're free tomorrow to come to one or all of them, we just learned that the seat manufacturer we didn't Scotch guard the seats. We found that out the day before the Lord of the Rings marathon. So. And we just told House of Dogs they could do the concessions here tomorrow. So I'm in a bit of a pickle, with no pun intended. I have to work myself out of this somehow. Anyways, so that'll be tomorrow, and then Thursday begins the first run week that we're going to have of new movies, which we'll have every week here. Brand new first run movies that you won't have to wait till they come out on DVD or 3 months later to a theater here in Traverse City. And we're going to start with Lars and the Real Girl, a really funny comedy. You're going to see a preview of it here in just a second. And that'll be one show on Thanksgiving night at 7:30. And then regular times throughout the next week. Check the Record Eagle for the listings each day, and you'll know what times that they are. We're also going to have a kids matinee on Friday and Saturday. We're going to show Elf here on the big screen with Will Ferrell. All right, if you're not a kid, you can come too, but we'll be watching you. We're going to show it at 10:30 on Friday morning and 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. That's Elf. This weekend. At 10 a.m. on Saturday, that's what some of you were just watching. We finally got the satellite feed in, or however we got the hookup up there. But we're going to show the St. Francis the championship game from Ford Field, and it's going to be free. The doors are open at 9 o'clock. First come, first serve. Free to anyone who comes to watch the big game here on the screen. If you can't make it to Detroit. And I finagled a free St. Francis hat out of that deal. So I see my Spartan friends here, there, yeah. But we're gladiators through this weekend here. But anyways, thanks to the people who made that happen, and to Doug Stanton for suggesting that here that we do this, and all the good people at St. Francis who will be participating in this.